I want you to know that I am saddened and disgusted by the words that I'm about to speak. You need to go download Microsoft Edge and start playing with Bing Chat. And I mean need is an absolute prerequisite. So you're probably already familiar if you've been playing with ChatGPT. Bing integrated chat into search, kind of. So when you go to Bing, which I've never done, ask me anything. There you go. How to run Bing ad campaigns. We have search, and then you have, notice this little pop here, chat. So chat is tabbed, but also just kind of exists as this ever-present floating entity above search. Now, here's what's interesting. Because it's powered by ChatGPT and not Microsoft, it's really good. So I asked, what's the best way to make money in real estate if you don't have a ton of liquid? Now, this question was asked by intention because I just wanted to see how difficult the chat was going to make my use of colloquialisms, and it translated it instantly. How to make money in real estate with little money. Gave me pretty solid answers. Actually, I've been in the real estate business for a long time, and this is exactly right. House hacking, live and flip, the BRRRR strategy, which I'm pretty sure was invented by my buddy Brandon Turner, just to name drop. Here's the thing that I really love, by the way, and am pleasantly surprised exists. Citations. Here, Bing is offering citations to the content networks that are providing the content, and I just am tickled pink that that's happening, and I hope that ends up being a ubiquitous truth across all AI delivered content, because otherwise we're going to have the atrophy of quality content on a long enough timeline, because there's going to be no incentive to creating quality content, and the citations are more or less prioritized. But I want you to pay attention to something. Check. This is how they're doing the ads. This is really interesting. You'll notice that these are what appear to be organic results. Here's some of the most common ones. But right here at the tippity top, here's Bing delivering an ad. And then you can see Microsoft talking about, this is about a month old, this article. Microsoft talks about how it's exploring additional advertising capabilities. Here's why you have to pay attention to this. Number one, this just became a viable ad network. If you're not already running Bing ads, you absolutely should. It doesn't appear that there's a specific opt-in in order to be included in the chat results, incidentally. It feels like they're pulling directly from search results. Number two, I would expect Google, maybe for the first time ever, to start taking cues from Microsoft, because they're already cracking some of the codes. And I think this is a really elegant way to do this, by the way. You have the differentiation and delineation between ad and the organic result. You're not inserting the ad into the chat just yet, so you're not repelling users, making them think that it's super ad heavy. But, there's a healthy prioritization here with this little, you can't not hover over this underline. A couple of other notes about the chat just while we're here. I like the ability to iterate, and it gives me options. So I thought this was really interesting, by the way. So here's a Grant Cardone video, and it's a YouTube video. Nobody cares, Grant. You suck at life. It's a YouTube video that I just think it's so funny how, look at how, these are all YouTube videos. Microsoft is heavy in the YouTube results delivery, but it plays in this weird little Bing player, which to me it's interesting that it's just an interesting way to do that, to keep people out of YouTube. I wonder if I thumb up this video, if that carries over to YouTube. So that was interesting thing number one. Here's why I'm bringing this up, is because if you're not creating YouTube content, Google prioritizes YouTube content, Bing prioritizes YouTube content, YouTube prioritizes YouTube content, obviously. So this is missed opportunity, and the more granular, the better. Then this additional prompt, this wasn't me typing. This was me choosing one of Bing's prompts. So I said, tell me more about house hacking. And then it said, gave me, again, citations, which I really appreciate. And again, I'm surprised by. And then some of these are not ad driven. Are all of them organic? They're all organic. How interesting. So in this 3-tier conversation, I have one ad. And then I can go on and be like, what would I say? I'd say, can you customize this advice for Phoenix, Arizona? And we're going to see what the chat says. Oh, by the way, if you scroll down, it will just bring you to Bing search. And we're waiting. House hack in Phoenix, Arizona may be a viable option if you're looking for a way to reduce your housing costs and invest in real estate. However, you may face some challenges and considerations specific to this market. I want to see if I can trigger an ad. Stop it! At least let me hover. Bigger pockets, of course. This content is stellar. This is unbelievable to me. I mean, some of this is just generic hoop-de-dobbies. But some of it, I mean, you could actually really do a geographic analysis using this type of conversational search. So now the question becomes, why can't I? There we go. Organic? Wait, why? According to local, oh, okay, according to location results. So still only one ad. Okay, this is one of the, how do I sell my house fast for cash? This has to trigger an ad. It has to. It has to, I say. Start running big ads right now today. Because you're going to be able to see, you're going to be a big fish in a little pond, and you're going to start to see how the chat influences the ad placement and performance, and then that's going to carry over into Google. So it's funny because I don't run big ads for my customers. So like this is something you'd have to do internally. I wouldn't even want to do it on behalf of clients because Bing is a harder system to manage. But the strategy would carry over as soon as Google begins integrating this into its generative AI, which we know for a fact Google's going to do. Okay, I bet you this triggers an ad. Real Estate Watch, Zillow, Real Estate Which? Real Estate Which? Home Go. It's funny, it kind of lives in really limited citations, You would think with the internet as your oyster, you'd have many more than that. And I wonder why those limitations exist. I mean, I want 50 source articles. Okay. Come on. Why isn't the hover working here? There we go. Bam! Yeah, it's Homevestors. We buy ugly houses. So cool. It's such an elegant way to do that. There's Homevestors again. There's Homevestors again. So it's the same ad. And obviously the ad's not included in the citations. Is it? It's not included in the citations. Yeah, but that ad placement is so interesting. I have a very strong feeling they're going to get more aggressive with their ad placement. Google, in their generative AI, what they're calling SGE, Search Generative Experience, they have ad placements, at least in the UI illustrations they provided. They have ad placement in line, but just delineated. And I think Bing's probably going to end up doing that too. But y'all, this is the future of ads, potentially. If AI-driven chat is the future of search, then this is the future of ads. What can the new Bing chat do? That's not what I asked. Yeah, and there's Homevestors. Whoa, this is an organic result. Where are the paid results? This is an expensive click. Is it organic? That's an ad. Bing doesn't do as good a job as Google at delineating different... Oh, that is an ad. It is an ad. Okay, cost me dummy. These are all ads. Look, that's all you get. That's, as an advertiser, I love that. But as a user, I'm so mad. Wow. The organic result. Look how many scrolls. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you have snippets. And then you have local. And then you have, I don't know what that is. Local listings, I guess. And then you have organic results. Anyway, really cool. Go play with Bing Chat if you haven't already. It's open now. You don't have to opt into a beta or anything. Let me know what you think. I'd be really interested in your opinions on where they're going to be sticking ads, incidentally. Y'all, we need to pay so much attention to this. Not only are they pushing this hard, but this really does feel like, it just feels like a more elegant, more engaged experience. I also think it's going to increase the number of searches that a user performs. It'll turn into a real conversation. Anyway, that's all I got. See you tomorrow. How is AI going to change search and search ads? I have no idea. How could I? Anybody who says they know is either lying or a major shareholder in Google. That said, we can guess at it, and we can also use the information that Google's telling us in order to interpret some of what might be coming. So, interest